Well, I knew this was gonna happen. I just knew it. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew it. I knew you were here, Ripko. I knew it. Thank you. Thank you for the warm embrace of the autoclave once again. Hello everyone. Hi. Thank you for checking in, Weetabix, and thank you for checking in, Ripko, and thank you for checking in, B. Hello. I don't really know what we're gonna draw today, but I kind of just wanted to draw and chill, you know? So, oh, and thank you for checking in, Ivan. Hello, everyone. Hello. I drew this for my tweet. You really need to get that autoclave checked out, Nico. It hasn't killed you yet. Well, you know, maybe I don't want it to kill me. Like, maybe this is for the best. Someone else should handle that. I'm not the lab manager here. I'm just the microbe living on the petri dish. That's someone else's job. That's not my job. That's not my job to report it broken. Anyway, I like at work, but had to make sure the bacteria got autoclaved. Oh, don't worry. I'm sure there would be other people willing to take your job, but you know, I appreciate it. I just know I have to have VTube Studio open because I'm like, yes, I know I'm gonna need to move myself. I need to figure out how to automate it to move my model right back to where I was, but mix it up is too complicated. But I'll figure it out. Who the hell is experimenting with a bacteria that can play Doom? That guy needs to fix this autoclave. Yeah, you know, maybe he's onto something. This is I'm a Nobel Prize kind of like bacteria, you know? If they did a research paper on me, I feel like that'd go crazy. But also it's like a basic biology, and they don't really care about that nowadays. I'm curious if there ever will be a stream you don't get autoclave. I don't know. No, I don't know in present year that I at this point I don't think so. I think it's only going to get worse and worse. Like I think this is the graph. This is autoclave. And this is like with time. And I'm pretty sure we're at the lowest point it could be, and it's only gonna go up from here. And at one point, I'm gonna maybe be swatting off like 10 autoclaves. You guys are just gonna, like, one day I'm just gonna live in here permanently. Sad. Bold of you to assume it will be linear. True, it could be, woo! We can have it, or maybe eventually, you know, it'll reach a plateau. We'll have we're just like, I'm constantly here at 100. Rookie numbers, I'll do my part to increase it. You know, that I appreciate that. I appreciate that. The autoclaves are with love, I think. Okay, I wanted to draw something Christmas related because as you can see from my stream title, it's Christmas, you guys. I put up my Christmas tree. The Christmas tree lights are on. And it's Christmas. It's Christmas. I felt like, you know, growing up, Thanksgiving is just Christmas part 1. And so, it's already been Christmas. You know, we need the month. No. This was Christmas's month. Oh, thank you for checking in, Zeno. Hi, Zeno. Hi, good to see you. But I don't know what I want to draw that's Christmassy. I want to draw myself. Hi, Zeno. Hi, how are you? I always feel like I should start... I always feel like when I do drawing streams, I should like pre-sketch something. Because sketching, like the idea is like the hardest things. Do we get to decorate the Nico? I'd like to hang ornaments off her. Oh, what if we have like... Yeah, you can decorate me. Maybe it would help if I just doodle. Like, usually when I draw something, I'm doodling all over my page. So let's doodle some stupid things, like you hanging ornaments off me. Or what if I'm the bacteria? What, you know, I'm in my bacterial form. What if I'm the top of the star, like the tree, like the star? I think I made myself too big. And isn't that a lovely tree? A star that shines so bright. She gives off fluorescent vibes. I'm suffering. We gambled in Maple and did not win, but it's cool to see you streaming more again. It's Christmas already. Oh, thank you. What happened in Maples? You know, I didn't see what you did. Do you draw with the mouse? No. I draw with a tablet. I have a screen tablet right here. I still need to figure out a better streaming setup when it comes to drawing, because like I have to turn my body really far and I have my giant screen right in front of me, but then my giant screen tablet right in front of me, but then I have to like turn my head to read chat because I don't know how to make it easier to read. It's a very sick tree. It's covered in bacteria buds. I know. I think this pen gives the impression, though, of especially, like, mouse drawing. What size tablet you got? I have no idea. 16? Is this 16 inches? I think it's 16. I have to double check because I don't even know what that number means. Like, you tell me 16 inches and I wouldn't be able to actually tell you what that mentally means. I think this is 16 just from what I remember from the box. I tapped on my 22s and they just kept going down. Oh no. Sorry, Zeno. Yeah, I'm hoping to stream more, but I've mentioned it before, but I won't be around for December, unfortunately, because I'll be doing some traveling. That's why we will celebrate Christmas right now. Why am I drawing in black? Also, I just realized, why is this theme in the winter Christmas playlist? This isn't very winter Christmas playlist. But I'm too lazy right now to change it. We need a Padoru Nico? Oh, that's a great idea. I have to draw that. Hold on. For spinning, okay, I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna do that outside of the stream though, because that's gonna be a lot of me referencing the thing over and over, and it's gonna be too much work right now. But I want to do that. Thank you, Beat. That's a great idea. That would be so cute. I know, that's such a cute idea. Yeah, we were brainstorming and came to me. Oh, I like that. I like the idea. I do want to just draw a general, like, Christmas Santa hat picture. I don't know why. Christmas outfits are so cute. It's, like, one of my favorite things to, like, see people drawn in. Lab coat sand. I know, that's what I'm saying. You know, isn't that just such a cute idea? Art streams are so relaxing. Yeah, it's because I shut up because I have to focus like in tiny spurts. I'm just echoing, but yeah, that would be it would be super cute. I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to do that now. My goodness, I haven't drawn like a real art in forever. Why is drawing so hard after you stop doing it for a bit? It's annoying. It's so annoying. Me at coding. Yeah, I guess like most people, like, I mean, that's most hobbies, I guess. When you get away from it for a bit, it's suffering. I wish it was easy for me to like jump back into things. I need my R and Python back. When I was in grad school, one of my grad supervisors told me, oh, you should really pick up R and Python like skills. Those are super helpful. And I was like, yeah, I sure will eventually. And I like to let you guys know that I never did. Hi, Chris. Hello, hello. Is this like a... I swear, I click Nintendo playlist and they're just playing Maple Story music. I've been lied to. R is great for simple, complicated things. If you need to do stats, it's the graphing calculator stats, not calc. Yeah, I think that's why I was recommended to me for like biomedical purposes. Like, it's usually you're just trying to graph, and that's what they wanted me to learn it for, but then I never did. My work has nothing to do with coding, but a part of me wants to learn just a little. I mean, nothing wrong with like picking up a new skill. I think coding is really cool because of the things you can do, and I wish I knew more of it. My understanding of coding is very, very basic. And there's not much reason for me to learn nowadays. It would just be purely for like fascination. Can't escape from MapleStory. I know, I can't escape. MapleStory just had a big patch, and I was just playing it before stream, which is why I was a little late. Oops. I was thinking of... I realized there's so many things that are, like, happening this week that I was like, oh, I should have, like, added that to my stream schedule, but I can do that next week. There was this big Maple patch. I could have done a grind out my MapleStory character and chat. And there's also TFT's new season coming out, and I want to play that, too. Well, it's not this week. I guess next week. That's next week. What are we up to? My favorite bacterium. Oh, hi, Frost. Hi. I'm just drawing, but I'm also... Okay. I'm just kind of just doodling because my hand is super unwarmed up. I can't really do anything right now until I warm it up. My brain and like hand aren't listening to each other at the moment. So we're just like drawing basic shapes, aka me looking smugly. Just checking before my brain goes boom from the sleepy, hee. Oh, no worries. You can boom from the sleepy anytime. You know, take it easy. It's that time of year where I boom from the sleepy really easily, too. Like, the weather... Like, it's cold, I'm bundled up, and all I want to do is, like, hop into bed with my laptop and then fall asleep. Hi, Beppo. Hi. The face is less cute than I expected from the drawing. It's nice. Oh, I'm making a bit of like a smug face, like hee hee hee. Hi, Joseph. Hi. I love the smug face. Yeah, it's -4 degrees Celsius in my room, so I'm bundled and popped into bed. Ah, that sounds so cozy. Honestly, if I wasn't streaming, I would be in bed probably right now. Actually, I guess I'd be playing MapleStory. I was already playing a lot of MapleStory, so then I would play more MapleStory. Can I draw a 3D box without any help? And the answer might be no. The answer might be no. Okay, well, whatever. I'll just draw more of the figure for now. Anyone else draw way too big? Or I should say, I just draw way too zoomed out, and then I end up taking up the whole space of the canvas, and then I'm like, I gotta increase the canvas size. But then we're already working on a relatively big canvas. Also, the anatomy is gonna be way off because I'm not using any references. Oops. You should play MapleStory on Discord stream. It would be fun to watch on the off hours. I can definitely do that, Frost. I could pop into like our VC and just stream there on the quiet day in the VC chat. I draw on paper. What's it like to draw on a computer? It's a bit different. I feel like it's definitely a different skill that it uses compared to paper drawing. You have to be very comfortable with the fact everything is kind of in your arsenal. Like, you can change the textures you want, you can pick whatever colors you want, there's layers you can do, there's so much different levels of manipulation. And that can be a lot, and also I think the screen can be a big, weird factor. I draw real tiny, then end up having to crop the canvas. We're total opposites, you know? I don't know why. I think I've always drawn big. Even when I was the type of person to, like, I didn't have anything except paper. So when I was a little child and I would draw on printer paper, like, all it was like a giant anime girl's face that would take up the whole printer paper sheet, and I go, look. And then I really sucked at drawing bodies because I didn't have any more space. And so I had like a binder full of just... My binder of drawings as a child was just anime girl faces like this. Just over and over. Over and over and over again. There was no body practice to be had. I zoom into 60x and cry when my lines don't line. You know, sometimes you just don't zoom in. Sometimes you go, the drawing is best viewed from this distance, and that's it. And if you zoom in, it's not it. I drew in the margins of my notebooks in class, so that kind of checks out. Oh, I got in trouble once for drawing in my homework. Like, I just drew a little doodle here, like, on the side, and then I got, like, -10 points, and I was like, That's rude, teacher. And then I never wanted to draw in the margins again. Tiny Nico sounds like a great kid to be friends with. Yeah. All I did was draw anime girl faces. Maybe that is, you know, I was a simple child. Have you ever tried illustration board? No, I haven't. You see, Nico, this is the issue of discipline versus practice. It's bigger than printer paper. No, I mean, I don't really draw traditional nowadays, to tell you the truth. I have a notebook, like not an art notebook by any means. It's just like a normal paper notebook. And it's full of doodles. But mostly, it's just a way for me to get sketches and ideas out without having to pull out the tablet. Current Nico seems like a great kid to be friends with. Yeah. That's just me still. Honestly, I'm not too... I feel like I simply still just draw anime girl faces. If it ain't broke, why fix it? True, true, true. Okay. This is where my sketches become very sketchy and hard to follow if you don't, like, if you're not in my brain. But that's the beauty of it. What if I draw the Santa hat, like, right here? Oh no, I need more space. Darn you, large drawing. Now we're actually in actual Christmas Nintendo music. And that's hat. This is where we consider layers. No. This is a trust the process. This is a trust the process moment. We tried using references for drawing bodies, like with a posable figure. I usually use, when I am not streaming, I am the type of person to do a very basic sketch, and then I usually consult with a reference pictures, or I use Clip Studio Paint has a 3D model that you can pose. And I like to use that also to get a better idea of anatomy. But first, I like to make sure I have a general idea of what I want to draw before I go consulting references. That way it's a little bit more loose. Because when you consult a reference directly, sometimes you get that rigidity because you're so focused on mimicking what you're seeing in that figure or whatever. And this is a Christmas present. I love that little smug face we got going on. Yeah. I've got a gift for you. And it's definitely not microbes. I want the hair to be a little bit more floof, a little bit more whoosh. Okay, I'm going to make this a teensy bit smaller, just a teensy bit smaller. Where, Okay. I guess I'm reversed. I start with references and make modifications along the way. Yeah, I mean, everyone has their own drawing process, so you know, it's nothing wrong with having a different process. And then that could be it. there's like a lot of things I feel like everyone does different. When I watch someone do an art stream, sometimes I'm like, oh, that's what you do? Not in like a judging way either. It's just more like, oh, I don't even consider doing that or whatever. I think that's why it's fun to make friends with other artists, because we're all doing something different. The process is never quite the same. Even when you feel like people have very similar styles, I think everyone gets there quite differently. Okay, I think that's like the general gist of kind of what I want. But now I'm gonna clean up the sketch a little more. This is like not line art. This is just me making it easier for me to understand what I was going for. Oh boy, I'm excited someday once I get over the rational fear of everybody hating me for how bad my art is. No. I don't think anyone's gonna hate you for how bad your art is, and I'm sure your art's not even bad, Ross. I've seen your art, and it's not bad at all. Listen, we don't hate on anyone at whatever level on their art journey they are at. No one wakes up and becomes a master at the arts. I know you're super beginner, I know, but it's nothing, again, that's just where you are in your art journey. I think there's something kind of beautiful about, you know, beginner art. Because usually there's so much like wonder still, you know, trying to figure out how to draw things and how to put things together. It's kind of fascinating to look at. Not in a mean way or anything. It's just like, oh, I see, like I would never have considered even trying to draw something like that in that way. It's like I like doing art, but I feel incredibly anxious showing it off to anyone outside of people I trust. I get it. Completely understandable. Because I think a lot of people are like that. I used to be really anxious about showing off my art too. In fact, I felt like, oh my gosh, I could never stream art. Like, everyone's gonna see me and how bad I am, and also how bad my work practices are. I was even nervous about drawing my own model because I was like, oh no, I can't. How am I gonna live being constantly drawn by myself? It's the humility, like humiliation. How? You know, you just get over it. Sometimes I use different references and mix them together on the final product, like a posable figure on one side and a pair of pants on the other side to get an idea of clothes and texture and folds. Yeah, you should totally use as many different references as you can. I think things tend to look the best when you can put together multiple different references. Because it's kind of hard to get everything you want from one picture, unless you're doing a study, I guess. Like, I feel like a lot of times when I am putting together references, I'm doing a lot of like photo bashing, so to say, which is just taking photos from all over and like going like, I like the texture of this clothing here, or the inspiration of this clothing. I like this face, I like this angle, I like this figure and pose, and then you kind of have like a mishmash. Yeah, exactly. Slowly and steadily, I'm trying to build up my confidence from stacking small wins. I believe in you, Frost. I can't wait when your confidence grows so much, and then you'll no more shame. I don't think I'm ever anxious about showing my drawings. That's great. I'm glad that you don't have that problem, and I love the things you shared, Josem. Josem shared a very cute robot figure in our Discord. It was very adorable. Not uncanny at all. Just adorable. We lost a bit of the smugness by moving this eye down. Hold on, let's fix that. Nico, I'm back from work. Welcome back from work, Beppo. Hello, hello. Did you have a good day at work? Work today for me was very busy. Everyone in my office was out earlier this week. And so now that they're back, everyone's like, I had to do so many things to get caught up. It's getting busy. I know. It's this time of year, I feel like it's very, very busy. For like most people. I know for me, it's because so many people that I need to communicate with for like my projects, they took long summer vacations and now they're back. But now they also take long Christmas vacations, and so I'm like, okay, we only have October to November to solve everything. So we have to get everything ready. So it's been very stressful, but I'm managing. I'm also glad I'm able to stream at this time. I think being able to stream usually helps me, you know, feel more relaxed. I'm still learning to convert that shame in my art into more positive emotions, but I think it'll be a journey. I think you identified it perfectly, huh? Yeah, I think it's about just keep at it, Frost. And anyone that's like really wants to learn art or even like really any skill that requires showing off to people. I think there's always a level of, oh, I'm so anxious and ashamed. It might not be art for me, but one day I really would like to do like singing for you guys. I want to really, I tweeted this earlier. One of my dreams is to do an original song. I can't sing at all, but I think it'd be really fun to do it. And I also want to just learn and get better at singing. But singing is very difficult. I am very bad. But I'm trying to get better. I don't have much musical inclination to begin with. I think I made the face a little fat. I believe in the Nico protagonist journey. Any small wins will be wonderful to watch. Ah, thank you, Frost. I know. I always feel happy when I see other small streamers such as myself, and they're doing little tiny wins, but I mean they're so big and they should be celebrated, and you know, I think that's fun too to see. Do 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 do. I hate drawing glasses. I should just put the circle tool in the bag and, you know, make it easy for myself. But I'll just draw it later. I'll just do it later. Uncanny Valley is something I'm somewhat curious of. I noticed, Josem, I feel like you talk about it frequently in Discord. I don't think your figure hit the Uncanny Valley. It just kind of looked like a cute little square-faced robot. Nothing wrong with that, of course. Time to drop asleep. I would have loved to stay longer. My comfortable blanket is too powerful. Oh, no problem, Frost. Thank you for hanging out. Good night, good night. Sleep tight. Alright, I said I wanted to draw a Santa hat. See, this is why I have to do the 2 sketches, because I, like, completely lose track of where I was with sketch number 1. I want it to be like the fluffy kind of Santa hat, like, you know. Boop. Thank you, as always, Nico. You're so perfect on Twitter. I really appreciate. Oh, thank you, Frost. That's very kind of you to say. See you next time, Frost. Bye bye. Dude, what song is this? I really like it. Where is this from? Oh, it's eShop music. That was something real good. I like that. I'm really bad at drawing hats. I feel like this is something I need a reference for sure, because whenever I try to draw a hat without a reference, I find that it just kind of feels like it's just floating in the air. I think the Uncanny Valley has to do something with deception. Yeah. Yes, I think that's like a big part of it. It feels like we're being, we get this unnerving feeling because it feels like something is trying to deceive us, like, into thinking that it's also human. And robot figure wasn't uncanny because it was honest about being a robot. Yeah, I mean, it was definitely not trying to be anything. It wasn't. It was a cute robot girl. Yeah, like, see, I don't like how it's sitting over here. Like, this area right here, I need to fix that. It's not sitting right as a hat. I think I have to bring it down some more. And this is where I would have pulled a reference up. But, I don't really want to, I don't want to, like, go through the trouble of opening Google searching and doing all that. It's too much. It's too much. Have you tried sewing, Nico? I can sew at a very basic level. Like, I can mend my clothing if I needed to. I'm not super good at, like, making my own, like, making custom clothing, though. It's not something I'm really good at, but I think I could do it if I put my mind to it. I know how to knit at a basic level. I used to make blankets, and I have some blankets I even made myself. I haven't put those skills to use in a very long time, though. It'd be kind of fun to do that. It's always a pain, though, because whenever I think about how I would like to knit again, I get like overloaded by the mental burden of how many things I need to buy to prepare. I was like, okay, I need needles, and then I need yarn, and then I need to go buy patterns that I want to do, and then I get overwhelmed. I think when anytime there's something I want to do and I start making that list of like, oh, I need to do this, it's just me talking myself out of doing something, really. I should do better about just going for something instead of making up nonsense about why I shouldn't do that, or, oh, that's so much work to do. My robot figure took many trials and errors to get the proportions right. I have a plastic bag of failures. Whoa. It looks like you did a great job, though. Like in the end, I think that's pretty fun, though, that you have like physical proof of how many times it took to get right. Sometimes, like with, you know, digital drawing and stuff like that, it's hard to like capture that because I just control Z and all my mistakes are like gone forever, versus, you know, something where I can see like, man, it took that long to get there. That's cool, Joseph. Hi, Forger. Hello. Okay, now we're getting into the body and I'm like, ooh, where's my references to like help carry me? I think with this one, I'm definitely I'm gonna probably pull up, what is it? The Clip Studio Paint 3D model. Because I am so bad with arm proportions and how they like look in proportion to the body and the head, and also posing them, and then fingers and all that. It's so hard. So difficult. So what I really would like to do... Where's my zoom in? You know, another thing I'm bad at? My tablet has all these nice little buttons for me to make my work easier, but I still like to just click on the zoom button. I can literally... Oh, no. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, I can literally spin this wheel on the side of my tablet to zoom in, but I actually can't. Oops. I should configure that again. But yes, I'm so bad at using like the physical tablet buttons to make my life easier. Making my life the hardest it can be by physically clicking everything. Because drawing hands, sometimes I just look at my own hands while posing them. Yeah, I mean, we have the best references like right in our fingertips. But I usually, when I'm drawing, I'll take pictures of my hands and then I'll post them on the side of my picture, so I have an idea of what I'm doing. But I can't do that. I can't do that right now. So sometimes a lot of my photos, I just use my own hands as a reference. It's the best way sometimes to figure out how something, especially if you're doing a weird angle. What happened? Why'd you die, Pen? I'm just gonna do little squares right now because I don't know exactly how I want them to look just yet. I think I kind of want like a general, like, kind of like this vibe, maybe. Little cloth hands for now. Then I want the big sleeves. The big poofy lamb sleeves. Can't forget the big poofy lamb sleeves. Finally catch the stream, found the YouTube channel while researching from thesis. Your story resonated. Keep up the good work. Oh, thank you, Forager. I'm glad you were able to catch the stream. Yeah, unfortunately, the stream schedules have been a bit inconsistent lately because I've been so busy with work travels and such. So I haven't been at my main PC for a bit. I'm glad you enjoyed the YouTube channel. I have to make some more content for that. It's been a bit. I've been so busy getting situated again at home. Zero. That reminds me, I even have to spend today. I have to prepare for our science Thursday stream. We're gonna talk about some pretty scientific journals. I found this I don't remember the name of the journal. I guess I just won't share it with you because it'll be a spoiler anyway. But it was a Japanese biomedical journal, and they had the most beautiful journal covers. Like, they were literally artistic and like beautiful illustrations, and I want to share them with you guys because I think they're so pretty. I also want to share, like, not just like our illustration covers. I think some pictures from science are just so pretty, so we can look at, you know, the beauty of science together tomorrow. Boop. The robot figure was also an engineering challenge. I wanted to make it fixable. If the joint breaks somehow, I could also make it balance and stand on its own. Very, very, like, I think what you do, Joseph, the things you post, I think they're really amazing. They're definitely things that I wouldn't be able to do, that's for sure. So I'm really impressed whenever you post something. It's very pretty. You really know how to mix, you know, your engineering sciences with art. Oh, thank you for checking in, Bardine. Hello. Oh, what if we have a big ribbon on the side? I feel like that's so Christmas, right? Now it's going to happen. I don't think it would show like this, though. Now, this is another thing I need, like, a reference for. Like, I want to put the other side of the ribbon here, but I think that would be not right. No, probably not right. Now I'm like, I'm doing a weird thing now where I'm like staring at my OBS screen while I'm drawing because it's at a nice distance, and so I can get like a good glance at how it actually looks versus like honing in on what it looks like on my screen. It's like teeny. Okay, I like that. I like that. I'm a fan of that. And I want it to be fluffy at the bottom. ads want to start, but I don't want ads to start. So what if I just snooze? I just snooze them for like 5 more minutes. Especially because I'm probably gonna have to wrap up stream soon. I've got dinner to eat, you guys. What do you guys have for dinner? Or food? Or breakfast, lunch? Whatever. I'm gonna eat some croissants. Almost 'tis the season to give you an infection with a gift of endotoxins? Yes! Of course. Yes, you've got it. Burritos. Tuna mac for dinner? Oh, those sound delicious. That sounds yummy. Maybe I'll have a little bit more than a croissant, but it's more like I just want this croissant to be over with. It's gonna taste bad tomorrow. It's not gonna taste bad, but it's gonna be stale if I don't eat it today. And maybe I'll have, like, dumplings. I think engineering is a mix of art and science. One can't be without the other, though most don't seem to see it that way. I wanted my art to show that perspective. I think you do a great job showing that, Joseph. I think most people don't see it that way because I don't think most people... Maybe they don't understand engineering. I feel like if you ask most people what is engineering, they wouldn't really... I don't think they would really get what that means. Like, they wouldn't be able to explain what engineering really is to you. It's kind of the most mysterious field. Kind of like, I feel like if you say scientist, people also will tell you, like, the most basic definition of it. Ah, dinner. Cold pizza here. Oh, I had cold pizza last week. And honestly, it was pretty delicious. I feel like this could be a little poofier. Okay, let's do some editing of, like, the size of the head. Ah, liquefy tool. This is one thing I can't get enough of. Like if you tell me to draw on paper, I'll, like, scream and cry because I don't have a liquefy tool to make easy edits. Cold pizza's pretty good. The pizza shop's been pretty light on the toppings, though. Oh, what kind of toppings do you normally like to get, Bard? I'm a pretty simple person of just, like, cheese and pepperoni. I'm a lactose intolerant to cheese, but I do take a lot of lactate pills to get over that. I wonder if I can make a bipedal walking robot with what I've learned. I would love to see if you could do that. Hi, girl. Hello. Thank you for checking in. It's Christmas, Nico, but you skipped Thanksgiving. Okay, but what are we gonna do with we have to do the Christmas. Christmas is just the best kind of holiday themed drawing. What is a Thanksgiving, Nico? You know, that's no thematic. No thematic. Okay. I know some of you guys just came in. Hold on. I'm trying to grab my water. I don't put it way too far. Okay, I grabbed my water. I think we're gonna be wrapping it up soon. I know you guys, some of you guys just came, but I have some stuff to do and I have to eat dinner. You know, I really appreciate everyone for coming. Chicken and tomato at base with peppers and onions if I get more of a choice. Oh, That sounds yummy. That sounds like a good... That sounds like a good, pizza. I am drinking the Wawa. I have to eat breakfast soon, too. Oh, okay. Yes. Yes, everyone should go eat their food of choice. Everyone. That's a order. Don't forget to eat, you guys. Okay. Again, I will be streaming tomorrow. And we're gonna go over... It's an early science Friday stream because I won't be here Friday. And we're gonna look at science journals together. I have like a whole PowerPoint. I'm putting it together. Taco Bell at my house. My dad got home with it. Oh, yummy. Yum, 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 yum. Okay. I'm gonna... There was this one place that made a butter chicken pizza that was such a weird combination, but it really worked. You know, I've heard weirder, so honestly, I'm sure that's delicious. Have you ever heard of like Japanese and Korean pizzas? I feel those are like really weird, but they're kind of tasty. Okay, I'm getting off track. I could talk about this for like pizzas for a while, so I should end it before I just stay here yapping about pizzas. Okay. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye 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 bye. Bye, Gran. Bye bye.